Hello, everyone. My name is Ulises Naum Reyes Barón, and my teammates are Horta Jiménez Araceli, Padrona Balosirne Osvaldo, Reyes Vargas Donovan Barak, Rodríguez Encino, Evelyn Abigail, Santos Cruz Jared David, and Silva Vega Benjamin Anderson. Today we are going to talk about our Aula project. It consists on a small car that it can work with just solar energy because it has a solar panel. So let's start with my teammate Irving Padron. He's going to talk about the introduction.
Introduction. In this project, we are going to say the different activities that we have to realize to finish our Aula project, like the different problems that, and last but not least, we will explain generally some of the benefits of our prototype. This work says, this work says a little bit of the investigation that we have to realize to make the project like what is the function of the different parts that we add in the go-kart.
Well, as my partner said, the, the objectives are related with the introduction. For example, we have three objectives. The first one says that we are going to analyze the way how this project helps to our life and career. The second is to understand the different process that we did to finish the prototype. And the third is learn about the importance of the project and relation with the environment.
Materials. We made a small car with a solar panel that is showed the car to run. It is amazing because it can work with only sun. So how did we make it? Well, we use different materials to create this masterpiece. We are going to show you our piece that we have to use to build our car. Body. The body is the main thing because it can hold up the other materials. It is made of hard plastic and it is very comfortable for the wheels, grips, and nuts. And TR we use to attach the wheels to the body and support the exhaust. TR is important because without of them, the small cars cannot work properly. Exhaust. They oversee joining the four wheels and that they work at the same time. They are made of metal and wear and are built in. Exos can work in different situations, either flat road on road.
Solar panel. It is the most valuable material of the prototype. The small solar panel can work as a big one. It works with the sun's rays. Then it converts the solar electricity to electrical energy, and through some connected cables, it passes the energy to the electric motor so that it works and starts to rotate. Cables. They pass the energy from the solar panel at the electric motor. They are so small because it is not necessary to use large cables. They are made of different alloys with copper and aluminum because they need to lead all the current or electricity to the motor. Electric motor. It is one of the most important things of the prototype. It is basically the engine of the car, but it works with electric energy. When it works thanks to the energy that the panel gives it, the force is directed to the gear coupled to the axle. Gear. Once the gear starts to turn, the axle does too. Then transmit the force to the wheels so that they also turn. Wheels. Wheels in conjunction with axles allow heavy objects to move easily, facilitating movement or transportation while supporting a load or performing labors in machines. And the last one is the modeling and industrial clay. Industrial clay is used to glue the electric motor to the body so that the electric motor can work properly with the gear. Modeling clay is used to add a bumper and a steering wheel. It also helps to glue the cables so they don't get in the way of other materials.
Operation. The prototype belongs to a scale go-kart that was by means of solar energy. That is why it has a solar panel that is responsible for receiving the sun rays, and by means of a chemical process transforms the rays into electrical energy that happens to be stored into electric battery. The electric battery is the power source that supplies power to an electric motor and allows mobility, and the prototype will.
Assemble. The assemble is not so complicated. It is just place all the elements on the chassis. The first step is position the two direction arrows. We use a bracket, bolts, and nuts on each rim. Second, assemble only 3 wheels at the ends of the directional arrows. In this case, we must put the 2 back wheel and the other will be on the left front wheel. And the fourth wheel is fitted after placing an additional gear. It is on the right front rim.
4. The next step is install to the motor. The motor here must be assembled with the rim gear. 5. To hold the motor, a bracket must be screwed to the chassis. 6. We have to assemble the solar panel to the chassis. 7. Finally, connect the motor by means of cables, exposing it to the sun to produce electrical energy that will run the motor that will drive the car.
Conclusion. Through this project, we were able to face the problem of pollution because the use of solar cells reduce the waste of toxic gases released by cars. Although it might seem difficult to the circumstance, it seemed quite interesting to use because we saw that everything learning during this time had great fruit because we knew how to do things correctly. This project has given us a lot, but in knowledge and in practice, this project helped us to work better as a team, face difficulties, and above all improve our skills in the automobile field.
Well, that's everything for our presentation. I hope, well, we hope you enjoy it, and we'll see you.